Welcome to Lisbon, where the Crystal Symphony looks dwarfed next to the Azura. Cruise passengers, the biggest tip I can give you about Lisbon is don't get the shuttle bus if there's any sign of traffic. A lot of the roads are closed due to excavation, and it took us 40 minutes to go up the hill, round the hill and back to the cruise ship before we even started. Lisbon is built on 7 hills. This is the square where the shuttle bus dropped us. From the route the shuttle bus had taken, we could see the busiest squares were back the way we had come from. Dom Pedro Square houses the National Theatre, also known as Donna Maria II. We've arrived in Lisbon and we're going to take a free walking tour like we did in Copenhagen, if you've seen our film. Nice idea, but it wasn't the same as my highly recommended Copenhagen free walking tour, so we decided to follow the confusing map down towards Commercial Square and search out another idea that friends have highly recommended. Come and see. So that's Joseph I, and he was the king at the time of the earthquake in 1755. And this is the lowest part of the city, and the arch was rebuilt to commemorate the rebuilding of the city after the earthquake. This is the first time I've had to wear a hairnet underneath my helmet. Commercial Square. 3 of its sides are enclosed by noble buildings. All the bodies of the most famous people are buried in here, including Eusebio, the famous footballer. The Segway over the cobbled streets was challenging but worth it. We got to see so much of Alfama, the most picturesque quarter surviving from Moorish times. I think I'd have to own a Segway if I lived here. Oh look, there's the ship. Segway is a great place to see Lisbon. It's built on 7 hills and it's all up and down, and this is one of the main viewpoints of the city.
It was made on purpose because it was too difficult the access to the castle, because all the invasion was coming by the river. Just after Portuguese.
The Patriarchal Cathedral of St Mary Major, or Lisbon Cathedral, is known by the people simply as the Say Cathedral.
After the earthquake destroyed the part of the cathedral, so they rebuilt the front.
This is the Say Cathedral in the Moorish part of the town. So this is Eduardo, and he's just taken us on a Segway tour. Eduardo, how do we find you on the internet?
Just check for Lisbon by Segway. We have Segway tours, we have bicycles, electric bicycles. The go-kart, this small car, very interesting also.
Looks good.
You can drive.
Thank you very much. We're on our way to the castle, and this is the statue of St Vincent in one of the main viewpoints of the town. This is St George's Castle. It's on a hill. It was built originally for defence. There are 10 towers and massive walkways that visitors can walk around, and there are also peacocks roaming in the grounds. We found this amazing restaurant. It's in Santa Cruz Castle walls. It's built like a tram and it's called 28. It's worth a visit.
Have the tram, the evolution of the tram 28. The first one was pulled by horses, and here you have the first month of buses. It's 1926. The whole hand for the original from the tram 28.
So these handles are original from tram 28. If you're coming to stay here, look for a place like this in a tiny little street near the castle, the Casas da Medina. And there are lots of beautiful little cafes and restaurants everywhere on these cobbled streets. We've been advised that the custard tarts here are amazing, so we have to try. Behind me is the original bridge and drawbridge known as the Bridge of Spheres that takes you out to the castle. The nearest beach to the ship, you can hire a sunbed for €3, an umbrella for €2, and for about €2 each we got the bus to Porto del Carmen, which is this gorgeous little port. The old fishing village is now a marina and it has a different kind of charm. This is a lovely little cove, perfect for families. Porto del Carmen is the main tourist area in Lanzarote. Another little tip is if you buy a Costa coffee, you get a free cake. In the morning there are pastries, but in the afternoon the cakes are very special.